Good evening. My apologies for the time. Extremely hot outside, and I was swimming a little bit. Decided to go for a swim. It's too hot out. Hope you guys enjoying your day. We're gonna go through the scanning today. Real quick, jumping into the scanning. Getting ready with the last touches here, the live stream. Getting ready, we're gonna jump into the scans real fast. Alright, how's everybody today? Hope you guys enjoyed your day. We're gonna go into the scanning here real quick. Alright, hold up. Trying to change. There you go. Alrighty. Just bear with me for a second here. Alright, so we're gonna go into the scanning real quick. I'm gonna try to make it extremely short so you guys don't have any kind of issues. Alright, so I'm gonna start scanning here real quick. I'm gonna try to keep this extremely short and very appropriate. We're gonna jump into tomorrow's opportunity. So we're gonna start looking for names that are actually bouncing. Here, retaking the daily formations, PBTS. Although it didn't have this massive move today, it did come down from the 130s, right? So the pre-market hour was 128. It did come out. Let me just change something in TC2000. All right, so PBTS did come down today a little bit. Didn't really hold as I was expecting it to hold. But anyway, what it did, although it did go sideways a little bit, I think it will be a decent idea to keep an eye on it for tomorrow. We can see a nice level here all the way to the $3.64. So I'm gonna keep an eye on this range here, and so we're gonna keep this one on watch for tomorrow. We'll see a nice consolidation back here and a little bit of accumulation, congested area down here. Reclaim of the 2050 and also the 100 simple moving average. So we're gonna keep an eye on that one there. What's up, Matt? Oh smokes, man! I don't know why you were up since that time, but it will be a good idea to get some rest, man. Get some rest for sure. You know, I appreciate you around. If you can last for a little bit, that's good. If you're not, I totally understand it. I'm gonna make it short today. I want to do a couple of things that I haven't scheduled, so I'm gonna have to step out the house in the next couple of minutes, maybe. So I'm gonna just scan this thing real quick, and like I said, him and hers, I'm gonna keep an eye on it for tomorrow. Although it didn't really last too long, the uptrend today, but it came out with good earnings, and it did reclaim the area of the BU app towards the extended hour session. So we got a little closer, 850, 849 area. So HIMS, I'm keeping for tomorrow. Some possible follow through day for tomorrow. So keeping that one. GoCo, I'm gonna take it out, or I'm gonna put in a corner back here. Okay, GoCo. Today I was trying to get a short trade in on that one, but it didn't really give me what I was expecting. So I'm gonna keep it on watch for tomorrow. It never came back to the BU app to have some sort of rejection from the BU app. It didn't really bounce all the way there. It just started fading the whole day. So whoever traded that one actually made a killing today. If they were able to hold for a little while, it did work out very well. But there was no bounces to trade really. No pops, nothing. It was almost a whole day, the whole fade. So PBTS, keeping that one for tomorrow. And zone. All right, so we have BOXL moving very nicely. I'm gonna take a picture here. Screenshot this. And this one's one of the names that I'm gonna keep there for tomorrow. So let me save the name. I'm gonna keep this one here for tomorrow. I see it's bouncing very nicely. BOXL. I have no idea what the news are on this one. I'll definitely keep an eye on it. So I'm taking ASTR. Although ASTR looks like we can have some follow through tomorrow, so I'm gonna keep that one there. PACB is the one that's actually rolling out today. No more PACB. And I already took out GoCo out of there, so BOXL is going out that window. That one I already have for tomorrow, Max. SEN, SN. I already have it on the window today. I was talking about it during the day, but I thank you for bringing it up. During the day, I was talking about that, and I actually posted a few pictures throughout the day about that company. So that one is keeping one there for tomorrow. We had a level that we were watching around the $4.44. It broke the prior high, kept on rolling higher, and it went all the way to 5. So keeping that one for a continuation day tomorrow. What's up, Sean? So BOXL rolling into tomorrow's list. This one has the same kind of daily as IHPI, right? You remember that it reclaimed the moving averages. It had this type of some sort of formation like this on the daily, so it would be a decent idea to keep an eye on it because the AHPI did work very well. I think you, Matthew, you were able to extract something out of there. ATOSA or ATOS. I've noticed that there's been some conversations on Reddit because there has been some companies that invested some money on with big hedge funds and other companies putting some money behind ATOSA. So I think that if the retail traders or investors are trying to jump into this thing, we can have some nice push towards the upside there. So NAOV follow through day for tomorrow. The HPI, I'm gonna I took out this one, KNVE. Might give us a follow through move tomorrow. As of right now, I'm really not 100% interested in this one. So I'm gonna probably let it go, although it can't really go to the $33 and change. If you guys like it, yeah, keep an eye on it, because it might really give us a follow-through move tomorrow. Reality will be a good idea to keep an eye on it, really. SESN, like I said, it started ramping up today. And during the intraday session, if you look at right here, I was watching this level, this prior high, came down towards view app, came right back up and broke that prior high and followed through, went all the way to the $5. So for tomorrow, it will be a good idea to keep an eye on it, and I'm keeping an eye on it for tomorrow. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna take a snap at this image, save it up, write a blog about it. AHPI, I'll jump into that right now. So opened yesterday. If you guys remember from the prior days, it was going higher during the extended hour sessions, and it did hold the trend, although it dipped in the morning, early morning. By midday, it came to a reclaim area, right, and it followed through to the upside there. But it's a real estate services. I don't like that sector way too much. Sometimes when it gets involved in the REITs and stuff like that, I don't get involved too much in that sector. I've been burned a couple of times. So. But it looks like you can actually find some nice support and have this nice follow through to the upside. Since we have this nice consolidation, it's been going higher since yesterday during the extended hours, and now we have some decent consolidation after this nice ramp up that we had today. So it will be a good thing to watch for tomorrow over the $18 mark. AHPI, since you're requesting it, it did reclaim during the extended hours, right? So it did pull back today. Chances are, there's something getting interesting I see in my daily charts here. I'm gonna show you the daily formation on this one real quick. AHPI is after this inverted hanging man right here. We have two hanging mans right there, 1 and 2. Today came right back towards this highs, pull back from there. We have a red candle. Chances are if this little bit of a round bottom thing here holds up and is able to hold this reclaim spot on the view app, chances are we can go right back up to the $16 spot. If we can do that, well, then we're gonna have a breakout of this spot probably right here. This candle that is actually red, today's candle. So I think it will be a good thing to keep an eye on it. BTBT is finally printing that candle that we were talking about. Maybe 2 candles coming right back up towards the highs, or 3 candles like somebody asked the other day. I'd mentioned that I thought it could give us, it was actually after somebody asked the same day that this candle printed. Like I said, everybody was waiting for the opportunity to short this one. So he had a follow through day after that. So 2 red days in a row. Then today, 3 days in a row actually. And then today we were actually able to see a green day finally. So chances are that tomorrow we could take this thing right back towards the top here, 1626. If we can do that, we'll be printing a decent flag formation in the daily, and we can come right back up. So it will be a decent thing to keep an eye on for tomorrow, because remember something, if it's going to do that with the daily chart, it will give us the move during the intraday session. If it doesn't move during the intraday session, the daily candle is not going to print. So if that pattern will print on the daily, the move will happen during the intraday. So there might be an opportunity there for tomorrow on BTBT. And view Excel. Already took a look at that. I hope we're keeping that KMB. Send open EVQ. Alright, so getting support base right here, prior resistance becoming support. Okay, so again, prior resistance becoming support. So we see this thing, we have this base on the daily, we have two levels to watch. 457, which we already saw today during the extended hour sessions, and the next one, $6.22. So EBQ, ABQ will be moved. Wait a second. Why is it not working like I want to? Something going on with that window there. I have to figure that one out. I'm gonna add EBQ with a daily. Sean, did you trade that one today? Alright, so here's what we talked about yesterday. This one, pull back towards the 20 simple moving average and ramp up. This is yesterday. And today, we had a follow-through move to the upside. Very nice thing. Leasing and rentals. We spoke about this one. About the demand for rental cars and all that kind of stuff. So, followed through move to the upside. The reports have been good. Let's take a look at origin. What is this? Chemicals. Basic materials and chemicals. Retaking that 20 there. And retaking that high of the topping candle right here. 671. 764 during the extended hours. See what happens here. Alright, Matt, good night. Enjoy your night. I'm gonna be here for the next 10 minutes and then I'm gonna just wrap it up too. I wanna go get some hot dog buns, to be honest. I'm craving some hot dogs, and the buns that I had in the house seems like they were not as good as I thought. As a matter of fact, they got wet. We were swimming and stuff, and we had everything ready there to eat, and I just came out of the pool, and it was I'm really actually starving after that nice swim, and so now I'm kind of craving the hot dogs. So gotta run to the store to grab those buns. This one is so interesting. Interesting. But we already got the spot. What's the high? 764. Alright, so I'm gonna put an alert at 779. And keep rolling. AMTX. There you go. Good one to watch for tomorrow. Oil and gas. Oil and gas. Yeah, so it seems like the Biden administration is asking Saudi Arabia and Russia to ramp up production because they want to lower the price of gas in the U.S. because, well, everybody's complaining about gas prices. Now, they did stop the Keystone pipeline, right? Don't ask me. I don't want to get into politics. But they did stop something that they had in-house to then go and try to buy it from the neighbor. If you ask me, that's really not too smart. But, again, that's my personal opinion. But it seems like also the demand with the new Delta and the fears that people have out there might not be so great, or at least they trying to report. So let's see what happens. I know. Decent move today. Keeping an eye for this one tomorrow as well. So as of right now, I got HIMS and HERS, HIMS follow through for tomorrow. I'm looking for a view up reclaim tomorrow and support for follow through move to the upside. A good report. Seems like we had good earnings reports over there. And so I'm looking for the follow through move to the upside there. MTX, INO, BOXL, SESN, KNBE, EBQ, NAOV, PBTS for possible follow through, ASTR, and ATOS. So for right now, those are the ones that I'm going to pay attention to for tomorrow. Support.com. We'll see. We have seen this one move a lot over the last couple of days. So adding it here for just to be watching it tomorrow. I want to make sure that if it moves, I'm there to catch it. I'm just gonna go along for the ride. You can see it right here, this nice uptrend, holding this 20 simple moving average support, coming right back up to the 835 level that we had from prior intraday sessions. But we had 822 and 820 here. So I'll bring it down a notch here. There you go, 822. Keeping an eye on it. $8 and $9.32. It's PRT. This one, I don't even want to know anything. Messed me up so bad yesterday. Couldn't send. I sent 4 transactions, and the 4 transactions that I sent on this one had a rejection for some reason. I got so pissed trying to trade this one yesterday that I decided I didn't want to touch it. And so I talked about this one 2 days ago, and I was ready to trade it yesterday. Couldn't trade it. Sent 4 orders. None of that got filled. And today, it kept on going higher. All right, so I don't know what happened there. I couldn't get one order filled on this one yesterday, and I decided I didn't want to touch it today. And I was so messed up in the head, I didn't want to touch it even tomorrow. NOVN, 7.2 million shares traded, starting to move. I'll let it go. I'm not gonna get involved there for now. CLOB is actually setting up nicely. This is a good one to watch. Although it did came down today. Did come down today during the pre-market sessions. Look at what he did. So he started to move from yesterday. Came down today, but he held this little base right here. So I think it's setting up. It's congested area here, a nice accumulation spot. And if we can come up, I think it will be a decent opportunity here. So let me just put an alert on this one. for an up move. LAC, we talked about this 2 days ago. Still moving higher. So we're setting up very nicely at a decent spot from the 1843. Letting it go. It's probably due for a pullback now. Notice that Doge has pulled back a little bit. That's not a really bad thing, though. I don't see it as a bad thing. It's an opportunity for all of us to actually back up the truck and start loading the truck while it's cheap. Over the last few days, and just let me take a look at it real quick. Over the last 2 days, we have seen, we got 26.48 right now on Doge. We've seen it go to, what was it high yesterday? 29.22. So we seen Doge go higher like that. And so what I have seen is the volume come up in a very decent way to that crypto market. So what I have noticed is that although it has been pulling back, every time it pulls back, it gets bought up, right? All of those dips get bought up. All of those dips, they get bought up. And so I really think that we're going to see some follow through to the upside there. Give me a second. So, my apologies. Here you go, Sean. You asked for this one. If you look at the daily, we still have a decent opportunity. We are reclaiming this pullback area. Chances are we can go all the way up to 345, right? But I'm not 100% sure. So what we can do here, just to be safe, will be to watch tomorrow's trend. But there's definitely a nice opportunity for this one to come right back up. Over the last couple of days, we have heard these reports that used cars are being, it's been a really high demand for used vehicles, and so even all vehicles, collectibles and stuff like that, there have been people trying to buy and putting a lot of demand out there, right? So I think that we can reclaim this spot, come right back up towards the high of this candles right here, 345. And if we can do that, there could be a definitely push, or not that it will happen for sure, but we might be able to see this push go all the way to the $13. We've seen that this one in the past have run, right? So we definitely have an opportunity here. We have seen the volume come up a little bit compared to all of these prior days. So we see the volume coming in right here. So it will be a good thing to keep an eye on this name over the next few sessions. Guys, if you don't have a lot of questions today, I am about to wrap this session up today, because I already have the watch list for tomorrow set up, and I want to go and get the buns because I'm really hungry. So if there's no questions, all right, man. I'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, everyone. First thing in the morning, we'll be in the chat room talking and getting ready for tomorrow. We'll scan tomorrow during the pre-market session, see what else is moving, if we can actually take a decent opportunity there for tomorrow and add 1 or 2 names there that are actually moving. And also throughout the day, there's also opportunities that happen throughout the day that just popped in the scanner. So we'll keep an eye on that. But for now, again, I'm keeping him and hers HIMS, adding BOXL, keeping INO, good earnings reports on INO. So adding AMTX, keeping ASTR, adding PBTS, and also keeping it because it although it did move in the pre-market session, it kind of flatlined a little bit during the intraday session. So I think that there might be an opportunity for follow through tomorrow to the upside. Keeping or adding ATOS, I noticed that it pushed up today. Reddit talks and retail traders are talking about this one. A couple of different hedge funds and other companies putting money behind them. And so I think that we might see a push up here. NAOV, keep an eye on it for tomorrow. EVQ. So I'm adding that one and keep an eye on it. It has a very decent daily formation. SESN pushed up today in a very nice way, and so I'm keeping it for follow through tomorrow. And KNVE had a nice push today, and I'm keeping that name for follow through for tomorrow. So for now, I thank you for your time. I appreciate all of you guys being here, and I will see you tomorrow in the room. Thank you for your time. Enjoy the rest of your night.